Hello and welcome back to Wisdom and Wealth, a channel designed for those of us navigating the second half of life, folks over 40 who are looking for a bit of peace and purpose. Have you ever felt like life is just rushing by, like sand slipping through your fingers? We're constantly busy, chasing goals, and trying to keep up, but have you ever stopped to wonder what we're even chasing? Imagine a quiet river at dawn. The water flows naturally, birds sing without a plan, and trees stand tall in silence. Everything happens perfectly on time, without hurry. Is it possible that our lives could be like that? If you appreciate content that helps you find more calm, clarity, and purpose in your life, be sure to like and subscribe to the Wisdom and Wealth channel. We offer insights rooted in timeless wisdom to help you navigate the complexities of modern life. Today, we're going to explore a forgotten truth from Buddhist wisdom, that life isn't something to be conquered or controlled, but something to be deeply lived. When you start living each moment fully, even the simplest breath becomes a blessing, and the ordinary reveals its hidden beauty. Stick around to the end, because there's a powerful bonus lesson waiting for you, one that might just change how you see every moment from today onward. Let's embark on this journey back to presence, peace, and true living. Lesson 1: Embracing the irreplaceable nature of each moment. Have you ever stood quietly on a cold winter morning, feeling the air on your skin and watching your breath disappear into the sky? Each breath is unique, never to return. Life is like that, a series of fragile, unrepeatable moments, each with its own quiet beauty. Buddhist teachings remind us that every moment happens only once, like unique cherry blossoms. We often live as if time is endless, ignoring these precious pauses in our rush to get somewhere else. Imagine holding a warm cup of tea. Instead of mindlessly scrolling through your phone, pause to feel the warmth in your hands, inhale its aroma, and let the steam calm your thoughts. Suddenly, an ordinary morning becomes a ceremony of presence. We spend so much time waiting for the weekend, success, love, or peace, not realizing that each moment already holds the treasures we seek. If you are finding this helpful, please consider subscribing to Wisdom and Wealth. The Japanese teaching of Ichigo Ichi reminds us that this moment exists only once in your lifetime. How do we honor this truth? First, slow down. Allow yourself small pauses during the day. Feel the breeze on your face, really listen when someone speaks, watch raindrops on the window. Let these moments ground you in the present. Second, cultivate gratitude. At the end of the day, think about the small joys you may have missed, the comfort of your bed, the evening light, or the sound of laughter. You'll see that life has always been full, waiting for you to truly see it. Finally, let go of perfection. No snowflake is perfect, but its brief dance is beautiful. No moment needs to be flawless to hold meaning. Even painful moments have hidden lessons if we open our hearts to them. Each breath, sunrise, or tear will never come again in the same way. Life is a procession of miracles disguised as ordinary moments. So, pause and truly see the world around you. This moment is a gift that will never return. Treasure it before it fades. Lesson 2: The beauty hidden within impermanence. Have you ever stood beneath a cherry blossom tree, watching its petals fall silently? For a short time, the tree is covered in pink blossoms, swaying gently. But soon, the wind carries them away, leaving only bare branches. This fleeting dance is what makes the blossoms so beautiful. Buddhist wisdom teaches us that impermanence isn't a sorrow, but a truth to embrace. It's the passing nature of things that makes them precious. Imagine if cherry blossoms bloomed forever, would we still admire them with wonder? Life is the same. The laughter of a friend, the dawn light, quiet moments alone, none of these will last forever, and that's what gives them brilliance. When we rush through our days, clinging to what we have or worrying about what we might lose, we miss the reminder that each moment is a once-in-a-lifetime gift. What if, instead of fearing impermanence, you welcomed it as your teacher? Each passing moment carries a lesson to treasure. Be grateful for what arrives, touches our hearts, and moves on. If you're enjoying this content, please hit that like button. start by practicing gratitude each morning. As you wake up, notice something you might have missed: the quiet breathing of your partner, the birds singing, the softness of your pillow. Each evening, reflect on what the day gave you, no matter how small. You'll see that life is filled with treasures woven into ordinary hours. Next, release your grip on perfection. A chipped teacup still holds warmth, a tearful goodbye holds the promise of reunion, and a mistake holds the seeds of wisdom. Life's beauty is often in its imperfect edges. Finally, let impermanence inspire your actions. If you knew this conversation, this sunrise, or this walk could never be repeated, how would you show up? Would you listen with your whole being, speak with more compassion, and give yourself fully to the moment? Like cherry blossoms, we bloom for a short time, but in that time, we can offer the world our gentleness, laughter, and love. Remember, it's not the lasting things that matter most, but the fragile moments that teach us how to truly live. Embrace impermanence, cherish what is here, and let it awaken a love for life deeper than you've ever known. Lesson 3: The liberating power of single tasking. Imagine a potter shaping clay on a spinning wheel. If their hands move from one part of the vessel to another without focus, the clay collapses. But when they focus their touch with intention, the clay becomes something beautiful and strong. Life is the same. When we scatter our attention, we create only fragments. But when we bring our full awareness to one thing at a time, life begins to take shape with clarity and harmony. In today's world, multitasking is celebrated. We eat while replying to emails, scroll through feeds while talking to loved ones, and plan tomorrow's worries while today's beauty goes unnoticed. But beneath this busyness is emptiness, a feeling of life passing by unlived. If you want to delve deeper into wisdom and build real wealth in your life, subscribe to the Wisdom and Wealth channel. We are grateful to have you with us. Buddhist wisdom offers a remedy: single tasking, doing one thing fully, with presence and care. Consider the last meal you ate. Did you truly taste it, notice its textures and colors, and feel gratitude for each bite? Or did you rush through it, distracted by screens? Eating mindfully turns a routine act into a silent prayer. Each bite becomes a celebration of nourishment. Begin with simple steps. Choose one daily activity to do with full awareness. It could be washing dishes. Feel the warm water, hear the clinking, notice the scent of soap. Washing dishes then becomes a meditation. Next, create spaces free from distractions. Silence notifications, close tabs, and let your attention rest solely on what is before you. Single tasking brings joy and depth to everything you touch. Finally, cultivate patience. Single tasking asks us to let go of the rush, and trust that what needs to be done will be done, not through speed, but through focused presence. Like the potter, beauty is born not from haste, but from mindful touch. Remember, single tasking is not just a technique, it is a way of honoring your life moment by moment. It reminds you that life is not a competition, but a melody to be played slowly and with love. Lesson 4: Letting go of regret and anxiety. Imagine walking on a forest path, dragging heavy chains. One chain is regret, the other is anxiety. With every step, these chains cut deeper, leaving you weary before the journey begins. Yet, Buddhist wisdom reminds us these chains are illusions. Regret anchors you to what has already passed, while anxiety binds you to a future unborn. In holding on to them, you lose the only place where life unfolds, here, in this living breath. Regret whispers, if only you had done it differently. But has reliving that mistake ever brought peace? Regret can be a teacher if you listen to its lessons without clutching its thorns. Instead of drowning in what you cannot change, ask gently, what wisdom is hidden here for me? Take the lesson, then release the memory back into the river of time. If these lessons are resonating with you, please give us a like. Anxiety weaves tales of what might happen. What if this goes wrong? What if I'm not enough? These are shadows cast by the mind. When fear rises, pause, feel the ground beneath you, and feel your breath. In this moment, you are safe, you are alive, and this is enough. To weave this freedom into your life, practice rituals of release. When regret arises, write down what it taught you, then imagine placing that memory on a leaf and letting it drift down a stream. When anxiety tightens your chest, ground yourself, notice the sensations around you, the sounds, the colors, and light. Let these anchor you back to where life gently waits. Letting go doesn't mean forgetting the past or ignoring the future, it means refusing to let them steal today. Like laying down heavy bags, releasing regret and anxiety frees you to embrace the world with openness. Remember, peace is not hidden in yesterday's shadows or tomorrow's promises, it lives here quietly blooming within this moment. Lesson 5. Loving more deeply through presence. Imagine shaping a sandcastle by the ocean. You smooth its towers, carve arches, and place shells along its walls. For a moment, it stands in perfection, a testament to your care. But as the tide comes in, the water washes it away. Our relationships are like sandcastles, tender, beautiful, but never permanent. Rather than feeling sorrow, what if we allowed it to awaken a deeper love within us? Buddhist wisdom teaches that every encounter, no matter how brief, is a meeting that will never happen in the same way again. When we realize this, our love transforms. We see the sacredness in every smile, conversation, and silence. We stop living as if there will always be another chance, and start loving as if this moment is the only one we have. Remember to subscribe to Wisdom and Wealth, so that you never miss an important video. Think about the last time you spoke with someone you care for. Were you truly there, listening with your heart open? Or were you distracted, lost in thoughts, or glancing at your phone? What did you miss in that moment of divided attention? Presence has the power to turn an ordinary conversation into a sanctuary. To love more deeply, give your full attention. Listen not just to words, but to the feelings carried in their voice and the spaces between them. Let your eyes rest gently on theirs, and allow them to feel seen and valued. Then, express your gratitude freely. Don't wait for special occasions to say what lives in your heart. A sincere thank you for their kindness, a gentle word of appreciation, these small acts can weave threads of warmth that last long after the words are spoken. Finally, treasure your moments together, whether sharing a meal, walking beneath trees, or talking on the phone. Treat these times as sacred. One day they will become memories, and their value will shine even brighter. Life is fleeting, and so are the people we love. But this impermanence is not a tragedy, it is what makes each relationship a precious jewel. Like the sandcastle, its beauty lies not in how long it stands, but in the care you pour into its creation. Embrace each encounter, love fully, and be present. Lesson 6. The quiet freedom beyond control. Imagine standing in a river, trying to push the water back. The more you struggle, the more exhausted you become, while the river flows on unbothered. This is what life becomes when we cling to control. We try to arrange each detail, predict every moment, and force life to fit our plans. Yet, in doing so, we drain our energy and lose our peace, only to find that life continues on its own path. Buddhist wisdom teaches us that true peace is not found in controlling life, but in learning to move with its currents. Surrender is not giving up, it is the art of trust, the freedom of allowing life to be. If you are getting real value from our channel and enjoy these lessons, please give us a like. Life is like a river, winding and unpredictable. Sometimes its waters are calm, other times they roar. When we fight these currents, we become afraid. But when we learn to flow with them, we discover strength and beauty. Think back to a time when life didn't go as planned. How much of your suffering came from trying to force what could not be forced? Imagine if, instead of resisting, you chose to focus on what you could: guide your thoughts, choices, kindness, and openness. How might that experience have transformed? Releasing the need for control begins with shifting your focus inward. Place your energy into your efforts, rather than outcomes. If you are working toward a goal, give it your dedication, but let go of how it must end. Trust that the path holds its own wisdom. Embrace uncertainty. Often, the most beautiful chapters begin with unexpected events. The river's currents may carry you to unfamiliar shores, but those places may hold hidden treasures. Root yourself in gratitude. The desire for control is born from fear. Gratitude softens that fear. When you release your grip on life, you don't lose power, you gain freedom. Challenges become teachers, detours become discoveries, and peace replaces anxiety. The river carries you forward with gentleness. Remember, life doesn't need your control to flow, it only asks for your trust. Let go, flow freely, and you will find a freedom deeper than control. Imagine holding a piece of raw gold. At first, it seems unremarkable, its beauty hidden. But when exposed to fire, the heat refines it, revealing its brilliance. Challenges are like that fire. They test us, but they also hold the power to refine us. Even pain is a teacher. Listen to its wisdom. In Buddhist philosophy, discomfort is not something to run from, but to embrace. It is a messenger carrying lessons. In modern life, we seek comfort, avoiding challenges. But avoidance doesn't lead to growth. Remember a tough challenge. Back then, it may have seemed impossible, but can you see how that event changed you? Perhaps it made you stronger. This is how discomfort can shape us. To grow from discomfort, see problems as chances. When you feel uncomfortable, ask, what can I learn from this? This turns pain into curiosity. If you are getting real value from our channel and enjoy these lessons, please subscribe for a whole lot more. Another way is to stay with your discomfort. If you feel worried, pause, breathe deeply, and notice your feelings without judging them. Ask, why do I feel like this? By facing discomfort, you take away its control. Lastly, remember growth doesn't happen instantly. Real change takes time. Each struggle is making you stronger. Being uncomfortable is the start of growth. When you quit escaping from it, you start to change. By learning from it, you find more wisdom. Bonus lesson, the art of gentle surrender. Picture yourself by a calm lake. You try to hold water in your hands, but the tighter you squeeze, the quicker it leaks out. Life is just like that. The harder we cling, the more it slips through our fingers. But if we leave our hands open, we enjoy it more. This practice is gentle surrender. Surrendering doesn't mean giving up, it means trusting that life moves as it should. Ask yourself, what am I holding on to too hard today? See how holding on too tight makes you tense. Practice gentle letting go by saying, I let go of control. I trust life's gentle guidance. Feel these words soften you. If you are getting real value from our channel and enjoy these lessons, give us a like, please. Bring this surrender into your day. When you face the unknown, pause, notice your breath, and let the moment happen. Letting go doesn't mean you have no power. It gives you true strength. Trust yourself and the changing world. Remember, the lake stays calm not by controlling the sky, but by reflecting it. Live like that lake, open, calm, and not worried by what changes. When you learn gentle surrender, you find peace. You see that life is not to be held tightly, but to be lived lightly and loved deeply. Conclusion. Take a breath and sit quietly. Notice your breathing. Remember, life is not something to control, it is for enjoying. Now you know each moment is special, change makes life lovely, tough times make you better, and letting go helps you grow. As you return to your day, ask, can I enjoy this moment? Can I let go of things that don't help me? Can I relax my hold on life and trust how it moves? If this video helped you feel calm, brought you peace, or opened your eyes, please subscribe. Here we learn lessons that help you slow down, wake up, and build a life full of strength and meaning. If you are getting real value from our channel and enjoy these lessons, give us a like, please. If you know someone stressed by life, share this video. It might brighten their path. Let me know below which lesson meant the most to you. Your words may help others. Remember, life is not for conquering, it's for loving softly and deeply.